During this class, we'll start low to the ground, work on our connection with the earth elements, finding our stability, our sense of states, our sense of self, before rising upwards and growing our energy, exploring a few shapes and postures, and closing out with a few restorative poses. This morning, you might feel free to grab a few props, anything that you might normally use to support your practice. So some things I recommend having on hand are a blanket and or a yoga towel, namely because they're relatively easy to fold while laying down. Also, so that for our Shavasana, we can go ahead and cover our bodies and not lose too much heat from the practice. I also have some pillows on hand if you like, both as a way to cushion yourself in various shapes, but also again, so that when we're in that final resting pose, we're really able to do just that, rest and ease into the surface that we're working with, be that your mat, be that your bed, a carpet, wherever you're doing this practice from. And you don't have to do this practice first thing when you wake up. Also a beautiful practice to do towards the end of your day, upon sunset, or just before bed, to help you move through and release and make space for newness in the following day. So for today's practice, we're going to be moving through a lot of twists, so helping us not just physically, but metaphorically promote digestion in our bodies of, yes, food from the long holiday weekend, but also of energy, emotions, feelings, ideas, beliefs, so on and so forth. So moving through some twist poses will help us begin to work with and move through and become unstuck with anything that we may have left over from the holiday season. So for our first shape, we'll actually come into a hero's pose. So bringing the front sides of our legs to rest on the floor. We'll come to sit on our knees as our glutes rest on our heels. I'll turn 90 degrees so you can see that as well. If you want, you can start in a tabletop position, coming to all fours, and then slowly use your hands to press and make your way back into a hero's pose.